Please remain standing. I will now ask Mr. Bob Shank, Director of Mission Services for Bon Secours Southside Medical Center and Southern Virginia Medical Center, to begin our ceremony with an invocation.
Good morning. We gather today in celebration of each of you and to give thanks for the hard work, perseverance, and accomplishments you have achieved. Let us begin with a prayer. Loving God, we thank you for this day and for the ability to recognize our gifts and serve you with gratitude. Bless these graduates as they pursue their dreams in new and exciting ways. Provide them with the courage to move beyond their fears and doubts, to find strength in their capacity to care for others. Help them to remain focused on how we are called to care for our brothers and sisters. Through your gracious Spirit, we ask that you bless them with patience as they take on new roles. Bless them with humility in the face of success. Bless them with compassion for the poor, the sick, and the dying. Bless them with openness to go where you guide them. Bless them with gratitude for friends, mentors, and family who have supported them through this journey. And bless all gathered here today, family, friends, faculty, mentors, and supporters, as we share in the joy of their accomplishments. Amen.
Well, good morning. You may be seated. My name is Carrie Newcomb, and I am the Interim Dean of Academic Affairs for Southside College of Health Sciences. On behalf of the Southside Medical Center Hospital Administration, the faculty, the staff of the college, I extend greetings to each of you on this very special day, right, graduates? In the lives of these graduates. Southside Medical Center traces its roots back to 1886, when it was known as the Petersburg Home for the Sick. The community offered their homes, their time, and even their furniture to provide much-needed care to those with nowhere else to go. As the demand for care continued to grow, the hospital needed more nurses to provide skilled, trained hands and hearts. Thus, the Petersburg Training School for Nursing was opened in 1895 by Miss Layla Nevins Ions. The school quickly gained a reputation for its quality of its education, and it maintained a strong connection to the local community. Through this mutual support, the school continued to flourish, becoming among the first recognized by the Virginia Board of Nursing. The college expanded to include radiologic technology during the 1950s, as the development of imaging and radiography caused a greater need for technologists with a strong clinical background, and added a diagnostic medical sonography program in 2008. In January of 2020, Southside Medical Center became part of Bon Secours Mercy Health, uniting our hospital and college with the larger Bon Secours community in Central Virginia. We are proud to offer in-demand healthcare educational programs that play an important role in preparing future healthcare providers to deliver quality, compassionate care to the Tri-County area and beyond. As we gather today to celebrate this milestone, I'd like to thank you, family, friends, and significant others of these graduates. Today would not have been possible without your love, support, guidance, and encouragement. I would also like to extend gratitude to Dr. Melanie Green, the Chancellor for the Bon Secours Mercy Health Higher Education Institutions, for joining us today. We are fortunate to have her leadership and support at the college. I would now like to introduce today's guests. Please stand as I call your name. and I ask the audience to please hold applause until after introductions. Dr. Cassie Lewis. Dr. Lewis is the Chief Nursing Officer for the Bon Secours Richmond Market. We are honored to have her as today's keynote speaker. Ms. Casey Shea. Ms. Shea is the Southside College of Health Sciences Nursing Program Director. Mr. Bob Shank. Mr. Shank is the Director of Mission for Southside Medical Center and Southern Virginia Medical Center. Thank you, Bob, for delivering our invocation and later for delivering the benediction. Bob will also provide a collective blessing for the hands of our graduates. And Mr. Joseph Trapani. Mr. Trapani is the interim president of Southside Medical Center, our parent hospital, and Southern Virginia Medical Center. Thank you to each of our guests for your support of and contributions to the college. We appreciate your presence here today. At this time, I'd like to recognize our distinguished faculty. It is because of our faculty's dedication and commitment to excellence that today's graduates are confident in their education is the highest quality. Would the faculty please rise and please join me in thanking them for their service to the college. Once again, we extend our gratitude and thanks to each of our guests, faculty, and leadership for your support of and contributions to the college. I am now pleased to introduce Dr. Cassie Lewis, who will deliver today's commencement address. Dr. Lewis currently serves as the Market Chief Nursing Officer for Bon Secours Richmond. In this role, she oversees clinical nursing operations, patient care services, and strategic planning for 7 acute hospitals expanding all throughout the Central Virginia area. Cassie has held a variety of leadership roles within the organization over the last 15 years. She has overseen nursing, quality, advanced practice providers, and operations during her tenure. Prior to this, Cassie practiced as an acute care nurse practitioner at VCU Health System and then at Bon Secours St. Mary's Hospital. Cassie has been a registered nurse for over 20 years and as a nurse practitioner for 15. She received her Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree from Florida State University, a Master of Science in Nursing degree from the University of Virginia, and her Doctorate of Nursing Practice degree from Old Dominion University. Cassie is a member of the American College of Healthcare Executives, American Nurses Association, the American Organization for Nursing Leadership, and the Virginia Nurses Association. Please join me in welcoming to the podium our keynote speaker, Dr. Cassie Lewis.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Good morning, future nurses, distinguished faculty, families, and honored guests. Congratulations to the Southside College of Health Sciences nursing class of 2025. Today is more than a celebration of academic accomplishment. It is a celebration of purpose. Each of you sitting here has chosen a path that is profoundly human, relentlessly challenging, and immeasurably impactful. You have chosen nursing. Nurses are often described as the heart of healthcare, but that phrase, as true as it is, doesn't quite capture the depth of what you are stepping into. You are becoming the patient's voice when they cannot speak, the guardians of their safety and their trust, the calming presence for people in their most vulnerable moments. In nursing, you're gonna have days that are gonna lift you up, days when you know without question that you made a difference to some patients. You will help someone take their first steps after surgery. You will calm a frightened parent. You will catch a change in condition that saves someone's life. You will witness strength that you never imagined, both in your patients but in yourselves. You will witness strength that you never could imagine, but there will also be a day that tests you. Days that will stretch your resilience, your patience, and your heart. And on those days, I want you to remember this. You guys did not choose nursing because it was easy. You chose it because it was meaningful. You chose it because you believe in something bigger than yourselves. Your time in nursing school has already proven your grit, You survived exams that demanded everything you had, clinical days that started well before the sun came up, and moments where you questioned whether you could keep going, but you guys did. Every challenge shaped you into stronger clinicians. Every late night forged your discipline. Every "I'm not sure I can even do this" transformed into "I did do this." And now, as you prepare to step into professional practice, the world needs you now more than ever. Healthcare is changing quickly. Technology is advancing, patient needs are increasing, and the pressures of caregivers are real. But during all that rapid change, one truth will remain constant. People will always need nurses who bring knowledge to the mind, gentleness to the hands, and compassion to the heart. You guys will be those nurses. You will bring calm to the chaos. You will bring clarity to confusion, and you will bring hope to uncertainty. Never, ever underestimate the power of your presence. Sometimes the most healing thing you will do will not be a procedure, not a medication, but a moment. Sitting at the bedside, listening, reassuring, and understanding. You are entering a profession where the smallest act holds the most extraordinary meaning. A warm blanket, a steady touch, calling someone by name, explaining something one more time even when you're tired. Those moments might seem simple, but to the person receiving them, they can mean everything. To the families supporting these graduates, thank you. You carried them through this journey in ways big and small, with late night pep talks, endless patience, and unwavering belief. And to the graduates, today marks the beginning of your calling. You will not always have perfect days, but you will always have purpose. So go forward with courage, be bold in your advocacy, be relentless in your learning, and above all, stay grounded in the compassion that you brought here in the first place. As you step into your new roles, remember that nursing is not just what you do. It is who you choose to be every single day. It is your light, your impact, and your legacy. Congratulations to the class of 2025. You are ready, you are needed, and you are about to change lives. One patient, one moment, one act of kindness at a time. Thank you, and welcome to the incredible world of nursing. Bon Secours is lucky to have you guys.
Thank you, Cassie, for inspiring our graduates and sharing your insight with us. I would now like to take this time to recognize the degree candidates who are graduating today with academic honors. Honor graduates must have a minimum 3.5 cumulative grade point average. Will the following graduates please stand and remain standing to be recognized as I call your name? Michelle Lynn Apodaca. Kendall Madison Bowler. Ambra Lee Bolton. Kayla Comer. Heather Marie Corbin. Ernisha LeBray Driver. Christina Gabrielle Duggan. Paul Thierry Wanero. Serena Zelenska. Congratulations. You may be seated. High honor graduates must have a minimum 3.75 cumulative grade point average. Will the following graduate please stand to be recognized? Ashlyn Turner. And highest honor graduates must have a minimum 3.9 cumulative grade point average. Will the following graduates please stand to be recognized? Angela Weaver Fiedler, Corey Lynn Bela. Congratulations to each of you. All right, it's time. It is now time to confer the academic degrees. Will all candidates for graduation please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority granted me by the Bon Secours Richmond Health System Board of Directors, I hereby confer upon these candidates for graduation the Associate of Applied Science degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. I am pleased to recommend that their degrees be granted. Graduates, you can now shift your tassels. Congratulations. Graduates, you may be seated. Throughout the ceremony, as each graduate's name is called, we invite the graduate's family to stand in recognition of this accomplishment. After receiving your degree from Mr. Trapani, you will receive the school pin from Miss Casey Shea, the nursing program director. The pinning ceremony represents a rite of passage into the nursing profession. All school pins are unique as they reflect the mission of the school awarding the pin. After you receive yours this morning, take a moment to look at it. Each pin displays the fleur-de-lis, which is a stylized lily and represents the purity of the Blessed Mother, Mary Immaculate. The pin's round shape signifies continuous service, care, and compassion, foundations of a Bon Secours education. The colors of the pin are the blue and gold, frequently seen in depictions of Our Lady, hearkening to the statue of Our Lady of Bon Secours in the chapel in Paris. It is an easy image to recognize, large enough for patients to see, remember, and recall as comforting in times of trouble. The faculty of the college offer their congratulations as you receive your pin. We trust that you will wear it humbly in the spirit of our sisters who recognize that all of life is a gift from God and is to be respected and cherished. Will the nursing graduates please rise and come forward?
Angela Weaver Fiedler. Ashley Shiflett. Lauren Olivia Bonham. Megan L. Rice Taylor. Michelle Lynn Apodaca. Janae Lanitra Gray. Daisy Stemper. Alyssa Lane Stadler. Savannah Elizabeth Buchanan. Cynthia Daniela Malden. Kendall Madison Bowler. Kayla Comer. Christina Gabrielle Duggan. Annabelle Elizabeth Worthington. Chelsea Saki. Ashley Mears Poroznik. Madison Hudgens. Kaylee Brianna Belcher. Heather Marie Corbin. Brianna C. Johnson. Taylor Crampton. Shayla Hicks Booker. Kennedy Noel Presson. Ernisha LeBray Driver. Paul Thayuri Wanyaro. Destiny Ray Maxey. Kiana Monique Hawkins. Serena Zelenka. Ambra Lee Bolton. Crystal Danielle Williams. Heather Kirimitang. Ashlyn Turner. Helena Marie Smith. Oh. Mackenzie Alyssa Morset. Corey Bilal. Caden A. Tyson. Taylor J. Briner.
One more round of applause for these graduates. Well done, well done. All right. Congratulations to each of you. I will now ask Mr. Bob Schenk to provide a collective blessing of the hands for our graduates.
That was great. So both the Hebrew and Christian scriptures describe times when the community gathered to recognize the special calling of some individuals. At those moments, the community gathered to call for God's blessing on the work of those individuals. As caregivers and healthcare professionals, you have answered the call to provide healing, compassion, and liberation to the sick and dying. As healthcare professionals educated in the tradition of Bon Secours, you have accepted the call to bring health and wholeness as part of the healing ministry of Jesus Christ to our communities. At this time, I invite our graduates to rise and to please hold out your hands, palm up. And I also invite those gathered in the community with us today to extend your hands towards and over our graduates as we confer a blessing upon them. God of healing and compassion, bless these graduates' hands as special instruments in the service of others. May their healing touch always be one of tenderness, patience, and love. May God, who began this good work in you, carry it through to completion, enabling you to use your talents to the fullest. May God give you the grace to make wise choices and to be faithful to your commitments, always confident in the support of those who love you. And may your integrity be a gift to the world. And may the Spirit of God be with you always. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you, Bob, for blessing the hands of our graduates today as they begin their careers in healthcare. Today's ceremony would not have been possible without the help of our entire college, but in particular, I want to thank the Student Affairs team for managing the details that result in such a seamless ceremony. We offer a special thank you to the Perkinson Center for the Arts and Education for allowing us to use this beautiful space. Before we close our ceremony with the benediction, I ask that all guests remain standing at their seats until all graduates and faculty have exited. At this time, I invite everyone to rise as Mr. Schenk comes forward to deliver our benediction.
Gracious and caring God, our source of light, we ask you for your almighty hand to be upon these graduates as we send them forward. May they find comfort from our community's continued embrace and support as they journey through life. With their classes and grading now complete, may they strive toward excellence in all they do. With the applause quieted, may they celebrate and lift up those around them. With the speeches concluded, may their voices rise up to pronounce peace and justice in the world. With the fanfare ceasing, may they find bliss in future endeavors and adventures. As their careers commence, may they conduct their life's work with exceptional skill and integrity, inspired to go forth and set the world on fire from this day onward. Enable them to stay true to their dreams, working for your greater glory, to provide good help to those in need, and to use their gifts in service to others. Empower them to walk into the future with faith, hope, and love, guided by your light. Amen.